Hi, Rod from Fleet Auto News. I'm here in country Victoria, invited to Ford's launch of the new Ranger Superduty. We've been driving around, I'll give you some driving impressions later, but this vehicle, wow. It is just ticking so many boxes for those in the fleet space, recreational off-roaders, caravan enthusiasts. The numbers are just staggering. And driving it around, it is really doing the business. 4.5 tonne GVM. 4.5 tonne brake towing capacity, 8 tonne GCM. It's just incredible what it can do. It drives superbly, both on and off road. And to be honest, I can't think of a serious competitor to this vehicle in this space in a mid-sized pickup ute that could probably hold a candle to it at this point. From the very concept of this vehicle, Ford spoke to fleets, agriculture, mining sector, forestry, rail infrastructure, and serious off-roaders in what they would want out of a vehicle such as this. In designing it, as I said, 4.5 tonne GVM, 4.5 tonne brake towing capacity, 8 tonne GCM, what did they need to do to achieve it? And the vehicle has been engineered from the ground up, it's completely rebuilt to handle that weight. 8 tonnes, that's a lot of stress on everything. It's got larger brakes, 18-inch braking system. They've deliberately gone with steel wheels because when you're out in really remote country and you manage to damage one, you can belt it back into shape. Can't do that with an alloy. Even something simple like the clamping force to hold the wheel on. 8 studs to make sure there's sufficient force to hold the wheel on to the assembly when all that weight is on it and pounding away in the roughest and most extreme of terrains. To give you an idea of the detail that Ford went into after listening to everything the customer wanted and needed out of it, they took it even further and engineered it accordingly. The chassis rail, basically, there's much more K-bracing inside it, it's seat bracing, it's much stronger, can handle the extra weight. There's only about 6% of the original Ranger chassis left in there. It's been that well upgraded and redesigned. But then looking at other things that need to, the upper and lower control arms are massive and they're built to take that weight. 4.5 tonne vehicle pounding across through some of the most extreme terrain is going to put stresses on these things that an ordinary Ranger absolutely couldn't handle. Super Duty. It's just super in my opinion, and every fleet should be looking at it quite seriously as it's a vehicle that can do what you're going to need it to do. Ranger Superduty is an incredibly capable vehicle off-road. Let's take a look at some of the numbers. Ground clearance, 299 millimeters. The approach angle, 36 degrees. Departure angle, 29.3 degrees. And the ramp over angle at 26.9 degrees. It has a wading depth of 850 millimeters. And for off-road and that rough stuff, front and rear locking differentials. Under the bonnet of the Super Duty is the 3-litre V6 turbo diesel, familiar in all the other Rangers. This motor though has been recalibrated due to the fact that the 8-tonne GCM mandates Super Duty is an N2 vehicle classification. That requires Super Duty to meet heavy duty EU V1 emission standards. Power and torque on this engine is now listed at 154 kilowatts of power and 600 newton meters of torque. An exciting new feature on Super Duty are the onboard scales, something we've not seen in this class of vehicle before. It allows, especially in the fleet space, drivers to accurately know what their vehicle is being weighed at with a load being placed in it. It also allows, as you can see here on the screen, for the driver to adjust what the settings are to allow for static loads already in the vehicle prior to loading. In addition to the onboard scales, Super Duty also features Smart Hitch, which allows customers to understand what weight they are putting on the tow ball. Smart Hitch helps optimise the tow ball load by displaying a recommended range to the customer on the sync screen, adjusting the trailer weight distribution accordingly. The feature also provides a step-by-step procedure and a connection checklist to achieve proper tow ball load. Smart Hitch helps the customer learn industry recommended guidelines and towing best practices to properly connect a trailer to their vehicle. Well, what's the price tag going to be for your Super Duty? Across the range, forwarders list the manufacturer's list pricing for each of the models. Single cab chassis from $82,990. Super cab chassis from $84,490. Double cab chassis $89,990. And from mid next year, the double cab pickup $93,990. And the XLT versions, cab chassis $95,990 and pickup $99,990. For a serious, really capable four-wheel drive in the fleet space, or even an off-roader 4x4 enthusiast, or a grey nomad towing a caravan. This vehicle, with the capabilities that it has, should certainly be on your shortlist for consideration. It just does exactly what Ford says it's going to do. It drives well, it's comfortable, it's got all the capacity, up to 1.9 tonne in payload. That's insane. And nothing else I think as a competitor I can find can actually match that at this point. There it is. We've talked about it, we've shown it to you. We'll be bringing you more videos in the future and taking for more drives and testing it, and I'll bring those to you shortly. But just like to say, seriously consider this vehicle. Have a good hard look at it, because I don't think you'll ever look back. It just is that good. I really like it. In saying that, I'm Rod, Fleet Auto News. If you like this video, don't forget to hit that like button and the subscription bell. Make sure you get all the latest updates of what we're doing at the Fleet News Group. Don't forget to give us a comment. Tell us what you think. Do you like the Super Duty? Do you prefer something else? Let us know down in the comments before. We always love that feedback. Thank you very much for watching. I'll just conclude by saying you enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.